It's not 26. There's 7. So what are they? What comes after G? A. Perfect. So that's the order that they're going to go in. And that's the same order that they go in on the piano, on the white keys. So if we have C, what would the next key be? It would be D, right?
With the black ones here?
Nope, we're just looking at the white ones for right now. So then the key right next to C would be D. So then what would the next one be? It would be E. So keep that in mind. Label the rest of the white keys. Like Paul was just saying, the black keys are going to be your sharps and your flats. So whenever there's a black key to the right of a note, that means it's going to make the note sharp because you're going up. If there's a black key to the left, it's going to be flat. What does the flat do? If a sharp raises it, what does the flat do? Lowers it, right. So right is sharp, left is flat. Just remember that, okay? And it's always going to be by a half step. So if I have a C and I go to the black key directly to the right of it, what does that now make the note? C sharp. Good, Amanda. Good, good, good. So we have C, and then we have C sharp. Hear the difference? So the sharp is always higher. So let's go to G, and then I want to go to the black key directly to the left of it. What note would that be? Well, G flat or F sharp. Good. Good, good, good. So the black keys always have 2 names. So they can be a sharp or a flat. It depends on which key you're going from. So if you're going from F and the black key to the right of it, that would be F sharp. But like we just said, it could also be G flat. See how that works? And that's the same across the board. That's with any black key. The same thing happens. It always has 2 names. So like it could be D sharp or E flat. It could be C sharp or D flat. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. So if I am at the group of 3 black keys and I go to the one that's I go to the white key that's all the way to the right of that set. All the way to the right. What note would that be? That would be B. Perfect. If I go to the set of 2 black keys, and I want the white key right in the middle of that, what's that, Ethan?
D.
D. Good. If I'm at the group of 3 black keys, and I want the one that is to the right of the first black key in that set of 3. Austin.
G.
That would be G. Good. Do we see how this works? Does that make sense? Perfect. So let's stick those keyboards in our folders for right now. Okay, we also talked about the treble clef. What other name does this treble clef have?
The G clef?
The G clef. Perfect. Why is it called the G clef, Lauren?
That's the line from the middle goes to the G line.
Right, so the bottom of the treble clef is going to wrap right around the G line. Also, the treble clef is like a fancy G. So that's another way to remember that it's a G clef. Good. So if this line right here is G, and we said that everything is going to go in order, right? Just like on the keyboard, on the staff as well, all the notes are going to go in order. So if we have G here, what's this space going to be? What comes after G? Austin?
A.
A. Perfect. What's going to come after A?
B.
B. Good. And we see the pattern. The next one's going to be? And the next one? Next one? And the last one? F. Perfect. And then this is going to be E, F, G. So we see how that works? Everything's always going to go in order. The bottom line is always E, the top line is always F when we're in treble clef. Okay. So we were talking about intervals. Now what did we say intervals were? David?
Of a space between two notes.
Right, the space or the distance between 2 notes, correct? So here is the simplest way to find an interval on a staff. So we have, what note did we say this was? Paul? Nope. One more. One back. What letter note? E. Oh, you said half. I thought you said F. Oh, that's okay. You were right though. Yeah, it is a half note. But this is an E. So I want to find the third above an E. So here's exactly what we're going to do. Pay attention. So we're going to count 3. But when you're counting intervals, you always want to make sure that you're going to start counting on the lowest note that you're starting with. So we want to go a third above. So we're going to go 1, which is the line, 2 is the space, and 3 is going to be the next line, so the G will be our third. Does that make sense? Let's do another one. We're going to start on D. Let's find the fourth above it. So let's count with me. So we have 1, 4. What note is this? G. Perfect. So that's our fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do another one. Let's start on F this time. Someone find me the fifth. What would the fifth be? So we're just counting, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abar, do you know what the note name is? D. Not D. Go back one.
Oh, C.
C. Good. So that's our fifth. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Okay. Someone give me a note to start on. Good. E. Someone give me an interval. Good, Naisha.
6.
A 6? Sure. So we're going to go 6 up. So someone find that for me. All we're doing is counting. Just make sure you count that first one. Go ahead, Paul.
C.
So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent job. Do I have any questions? Does anybody not understand? All right, let's do a couple more and then we'll move on. What time is it? I don't have a watch on. Oh, okay. Well, so let's start on an A. I want an octave. What does an octave mean? How many legs does an octopus have? Good, say it.
8.
So what is an octave? It's an 8. Right, exactly. So we want an 8th above A. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to draw one of these. They're called the ledger line. And that's going to be 8. So let's see what note that is. So we're starting with A, and we go B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So what is an octave?
It's like a set of 8 notes from the same note to, like, A to A.
Right. So an octave, it's always going to be the same note, just up higher or down lower. But in this case, we're going up, so it will be up higher. Okay? Good, guys.